three explosions in Yellowstone: Hot Springs, Old Faithful, and the Giant Geyser. Yellowstone National Park is not just a landscape of forests, wildlife, and mountain ranges. Hidden beneath its surface lies one of the largest active volcanic systems on Earth, a colossal caldera that fuels a restless geothermal world. Geysers, hot springs, fumaroles, and mud pots are the visible expressions of this underground furnace, where magma lies only a few kilometers below. On rare occasions, multiple eruptions can unfold in close succession, creating a dramatic reminder of the power surging beneath the park. On this particular day, three extraordinary explosions captured the attention of both scientists and visitors. A violent outburst from a hot spring, the dependable eruption of Old Faithful, and the towering spray of the Giant Geyser. Together, these events painted a vivid picture of Yellowstone's hydrothermal activity and the volatile balance of pressure, heat, and water beneath the surface. The first blast, a restless hot spring. The day began with a sudden explosion from a hot spring that had long appeared calm. Unlike geysers, which have predictable eruption patterns, hot springs are typically quiet pools where superheated water circulates to the surface. But beneath this pool, magma-heated water had been trapped in a sealed chamber. As the pressure built, the balance finally broke. In an instant, liquid water flashed into steam, expanding explosively and propelling a column of boiling water and rock fragments into the air. The blast startled onlookers and reminded scientists that even the most tranquil features of Yellowstone can turn violent. Such hot spring eruptions are rare but dangerous, releasing scalding water capable of reshaping the landscape around them. Old Faithful, the reliable signal. Later, attention shifted to Yellowstone's most iconic feature, Old Faithful. Unlike the hot spring's unpredictable violence, Old Faithful is a model of reliability. Its eruptions are driven by a complex but consistent underground system. Superheated water accumulates in chambers deep below, steadily increasing in temperature and pressure until the system can no longer contain it. With a sudden roar, Old Faithful released its energy, sending thousands of liters of water nearly 40 meters into the air. Visitors cheered, cameras clicked, and steam drifted high into the blue Wyoming sky. To scientists, however, Old Faithful is more than a tourist attraction. Each eruption provides data on timing, water temperature, and gas content that helps volcanologists understand Yellowstone's vast hydrothermal system and its connection to the underlying magma chamber. The Giant Geyser awakens. The most dramatic event of the day came from the Giant Geyser, one of the largest active geysers on Earth. Unlike Old Faithful, the Giant is highly irregular, sometimes dormant for months or even years. But when conditions align, its eruptions dwarf most others in the park. On this day, deep underground reservoirs had finally reached critical pressure. The giant erupted with stunning force, launching jets of water more than 60 meters into the air, taller than a 20-story building. The roar was thunderous, echoing across the geyser basin as torrents of steam and water cascaded back to the ground. Such eruptions can last for hours, each phase revealing the immense scale of Yellowstone's underground plumbing system. For scientists, the Giant's awakening is an opportunity to study one of the most powerful hydrothermal discharges on Earth. It is a rare natural experiment, offering insight into how water, heat, and pressure interact on a massive scale. A window into Yellowstone's inner workings. These three eruptions, Hot Spring, Old Faithful, and the Giant, are not isolated spectacles. They are part of a much larger story unfolding beneath Yellowstone. The park's hydrothermal features are surface expressions of an immense magma system that extends for tens of kilometers underground. Each explosion, whether predictable or spontaneous, provides clues. Variations in water chemistry reveal interactions with volcanic gases. Shifts in eruption timing can indicate changes in underground heat flow. Even small blasts from hot springs suggest fluctuations in subsurface pressure, perhaps linked to the slow movement of magma. Though the idea of Yellowstone's supervolcano eruption often captures public imagination, scientists emphasize that hydrothermal activity is a far more common and immediate manifestation of volcanic power. Monitoring these explosions is essential, both for public safety and for understanding the hidden forces at work in Earth's crust. The lesson of fire and water. The three explosions of that day highlight the dual nature of Yellowstone: breathtaking beauty and immense danger. A simple pool can erupt with scalding fury, a famous geyser can roar with precision, and a giant can awaken with a power rivaling the strongest geysers on the planet. For those who witnessed it, the spectacle was unforgettable. For scientists, it was a reminder of why Yellowstone is one of the most closely studied natural laboratories on Earth. And for the world, it stands as evidence of the restless energy lying beneath North America, an energy that continues to shape, sculpt, and sometimes shake the land above.